With Baseball Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. And Jim, what can you say about the lack of hitting at this point by the Orioles?
Well, I look at who's pitching on the other team, and you had three lefties. It's always tough to hit against lefties, and Hamels was overpowering on Friday night. He had 3+ pitches. Holland, I could say, right in that category today. He ends up striking out 11, pitches a complete game. I think it's the 8th complete game he's had. Actually, the 8th shutout he's had. So again, he can pitch. Perez in between them, more of a finesse guy. They had one inning against them, or they don't score last night. So again, you get good pitching. You saw Ventura throwing 99 to 100 miles per hour on Thursday. They did a job on Cueto where they got the 5 home runs, but it has not been an easy road trip because they're not pitching as well as they can. They're certainly, other than the 5 home runs, not hitting as well as they can. And the other thing is they're not getting the clutch hits, and the other teams are. The other thing is, are the other teams playing better than you are? Orioles don't play well on the road. They're about 17 games under 500. They don't score as many runs. About 3.75 runs for the year? That was pretty much the theme on this road trip. So it's kind of the way it's been all year long, and now you get in, close to 130 games into the season. You'd like to say, well, we're better than this, but they just haven't been able to do that.
Jimmy, Gonzales, I heard you talking through the course of the telecast, early on. He was pulling off the ball, not really staying behind it. And then all of a sudden, he started to put it together and making better pitches. It took him 3 or 4 innings probably to really get on track. But, for an inning and a half there, he looked pretty good.
Well, yeah, he really did. I mean, if he doesn't hit Venable or Jimenez in the 6th inning, he probably gets into the 7th inning, even though he struggled early. He's a backside pitcher, Demper, and what happens is he really uses his right side. He kind of rocks back in. That's the muscle he pulled. That's the groin pull. So you get a little bit out of sorts when you're not overpowering, and it doesn't mean you can't pitch at this level and be successful, because we've seen him do it. But when you get out of your timing, when you get out of your release point, and you pitch up in the zone with not overpowering stuff, I think you see the result that we see on occasion. The other thing is he's pitched better today than he did against Texas. He gave up 300 home runs in Baltimore. So, again, obviously you never look good when you get shut out. Holland outpitched him. The Orioles are going home. They play better at home, and they get Chris Archer tomorrow. So that'll be, probably try not to think about it till maybe you go to the ballpark tomorrow, because he's one of the best right-handers in the American League. So not getting any easier when you get the Rays.
Now, Jim, we know the Orioles are a so-called home run hitting team when they win ball games, but Holland had 1, 2, 3 innings 6 different times in the game. And when you look back at the series over 27 innings, the Orioles had only 3 batters come to bat in 16 of the 27 innings. They're really just simply not having opportunities. That's one of the strange things about this bad situation they're in.
Hey, well, Tom, just look to your right. You got a guy that caught for 24 years. Ask him what good pitching does. Good pitching stops good hitting. Good pitching stops home run hitting. It has all year long. The Orioles came into this series with 99 home runs at home, 66 on the road. Pierce hit one last night. I think that's the 67th home run. So they're a better offensive team at home. They got outpitched. These guys pitched marvelous games, especially Hamels on Friday night. They traded 6 guys for him. You saw why. And then Derek Holland. A couple of years ago, he was 4-0 in the postseason, won 16 games. He looked very much like Cole Hamels today, because he had outstanding stuff, 3+ pitches, and he was able to throw them over. So very hard to have quality at bats against good pitching, and we saw the result of it this afternoon.
Well, Jim, always we appreciate your insight, and we'll look forward to seeing you when you get back to Baltimore. Jim Palmer, the Baseball Hall of Famer, there in the Masson broadcast booth.